Keep in mind there's parts on that mech that are at least 200 years old, so ease it forward slowly and we'll see how it goes. And don't forget to hit the brake once you clear the hangar.
Look at her go, eh? That's my girl. She's a beauty, isn't she?
Certainly is. Okay, engage reverse throttle and navigate into the waypoint I've set up. Use your tactical display to see where you're going.
For audio purposes, actually I am. For the Let's Play, I need to have the audio. Dude, that's awesome. Congrats.
In 2108,
you think it's something
humanity began colonizing the stars. Their reach would eventually span a vast region of space known as the Inner Sphere. During its golden age, under the governance of the Star League, the Inner Sphere experienced unprecedented peace, prosperity, and technological advancement. But with a great rise comes a great fall. Beset by greed and mistrust, humanity splintered. The Star League crumbled. Technological advancement slowed. The great houses, each vying for supremacy, turned on one another, engaging in a series of conflicts known as the Succession Wars. Amidst this chaos, mercenaries became the proxy forces for the great houses. Numerous battlefields sprung up across the Inner Sphere, dominated by hulking war machines known as battle mechs. The year is now 3015, and these steel behemoths have become the tools of the mercenaries' trade. It's a lucrative time, yet one beset with perils of all kinds. Only the most skilled and brave among them will rise to become legend.
The soundtrack for this is awesome. And yeah, he kind of does. There's a lot of famous actors that actually voice people in this. So he could actually be somebody from a couple of the movies or shows or something like that. So, game's really good. I played some yesterday. Played up until a certain point. Was trying to fix some stuff with the pedals. I'm trying to get it set up so that I can use pedals to do my rotation for my legs. And ended up having to try to write a bunch of code and stuff because they don't have some of the code written into the game for access control. So we were doing that, and then just setting up some different stuff. So with the new setup and everything, it's a lot better than the previous setup that I had, so I'm restarting the game.
Commander Mason, please report to the hangar for testing. The Centurion is waiting for you.
Yep, a bunch. I played the Red Planet like once or twice, but I played Battletech quite a bit. But we played at, I'm trying to remember the name of the place that y'all went to.
Everyone's waiting. Get to the Centurion.
Because y'all went to two places. I went to one of the places. So awesome though, you actually get to walk around inside everything though. Yeah, Piranha Games is actually doing like a 20th anniversary thing and Mechwarrior release party in Canada somewhere, and they're apparently having like a couple of the pods set up and stuff like that for their big party that they're doing. Did you see the Atlas model I picked
All right,
up?
son. Fahan wants us to run the Centurion
actually.
through its paces to see how it does.
That's
He
awesome.
spent months getting it operational.
You'll have to throw it in my
after we
Discord.
recovered it from that ruined factory on Ramen 2.
What a bloody shithole that place was. Hopefully nothing explodes during the test, mate. I'm pretty confident you won't need to eject. No promises though, eh?
Oh, definitely.
He's joking, I think. Go on and power her up. Good.
Online.
Fahad?
Sensors online.
Yeah, bringing up the systems now.
Online.
Okay, armor and structure display up. Weapon systems up. Tactical display up.
What's up, Jet?
Everything looks good to go.
Keep in mind there's parts on that mech that are at least 200 years old. So ease it forward slowly, and we'll see how it
I
goes.
think the
And don't
party
forget to hit
that
the
they're
brake
doing
once you
is in
clear the hangar.
Vancouver, but I might be wrong.
Look at her go, eh? That's my girl. She's a beauty, isn't she?
Certainly is. Okay, engage reverse throttle and navigate into the waypoint I've set up. Use your tactical display to see where you're going. Nice work. Now revert to your drone cam. Let's go ahead and do a left-right rotation test. Okay, now let's make sure the torso is working properly. Try looking around in all directions. Good. As you can see, the torso rotates independently from the legs. Your direction of movement, therefore, may differ from the direction you're actually looking. If you check your tack screen, you can see your current leg orientation is represented by the dotted line, and your torso orientation is represented by the cone. Go ahead and try auto-aligning the torso with your legs. Excellent. Now move your torso
They already
to the
apparently
left
have
or
a
right.
VR
Then
engine
try
set up,
aligning
so
your
they
legs
just gotta
with the torso
implement
this
it.
time. Looking good. The mobility course is next. Show me how fast you can get through those turns while still hitting each of the waypoints.
But yeah, VR would be awesome.
Nice work. The Centurion was made to have a good balance between speed and firepower. All we have to do
Dude,
now
Jet,
is
it
find out
feels
if the
so
weapon
much
systems
better
work.
having my leg turning on this
Boy, what do you mean if
RZ
the
axis
weapons
on my
work?
throttle.
You know how long I've spent stripping each one of those components and putting them back together again? They'll bloody well work, mate.
You heard the man. Let's go shoot some stuff. Follow me. You know, back when I was your age, I once slammed the hunchback I was piloting right into my instructor's javelin. Oh man, was he pissed.
Captain Mason,
Yeah, go ahead, Rihanna.
thought you'd want to know that all repairs to the Leopard have been completed. We're now spaceworthy and ready to take on our next contract. How's the kid faring?
He's a natural, just like his old man.
I see humility is still in short supply, as usual. Just don't break that mech. We need it in full working order.
I'm gonna switch my target into. This is one of the best parts about the game, Jet.
Weapon systems are now
like,
online, gents. Be
The
gentle, hey?
destroyable environment is amazing.
Always, my friend.
Yeah, right. That's a load of bollocks, isn't it?
All right, I've mapped the autocannon to Weapon Group 1. You're free to fire whenever you're ready. Okay, take note of your
So
ammo
good.
levels. Always remember to manage your reserves. You run out of shells in the middle of a firefight, it could be your last one. Lasers are mapped to Weapon Group 2. Fire them when ready. Alright, that's good enough. Those lasers generate significant heat. You can see the temperature readout next to your armor and structure display. All weapons generate heat when fired. You overheat your mech during a firefight, and it could trigger a shutdown.
Yeah, you have jump
so
jets
keep
as well,
that
just
in
not
mind.
on this one.
Now for the fun stuff. Long-range
Not on
missiles
the
are set to
Century.
Weapon Group 3. The target lock has been disabled for the moment, but never mind that. Just go ahead and fire at will. Well, as you can see, LRMs don't track unless you have a target lock on something. Yep, they're as dumb as a post without it. Well, let's try targeting a drone first, and this time before you fire your LRMs.
Target
Did I
acquired.
set my, I guess, auto lock?
Target.
Makes a hell of a difference having that target lock, doesn't it? Next step is to test moving and firing at the same time. I've set up a series of aerial targets for you. Move through the aerial combat course as quickly as you can and shoot the drones down. I'll meet up with you on the other side.
What's up, Dino? Got some cheering going on again, huh? Dude, he was having way too much fun with the cheering yesterday.
Target acquired.
Okay, so it does auto lock.
Target destroyed.
Wasn't actually sure if it did or not. Once he starts cheering, it doesn't stop, fellas.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
These missiles.
Target acquired.
Really?
Target destroyed.
Well, nice shooting. Now take up a position by the barricade. Okay.
I
I've
don't
projected three
remember. I
Mercs
figured
with
that out
differing
one
damage
time, but
profiles.
I don't
You see them
remember.
in the ravine
I had some
below.
dude give me like
Target the first one
10,000
on your
bits.
left.
That was
You
another
can zoom in
stream.
on the target for a more accurate shot if you need
And it
to.
was like,
Targeting
I don't
and
remember how much
telemetry
it
seem
was.
to be working. Note the center torso on that first mech. It's reading heavily damaged. Destroying the CT will destroy the mech no matter its relative condition. Go ahead and
there's some
destroy the
cooling
center
stuff that you
torso.
can do, and generator like overrides and stuff like that. But as far as ammo bay fires, I haven't seen any yet. It's possible that they have them in there though.
Target acquired. Target.
See that second mech? Both legs are heavily damaged. With one leg destroyed, mechs become easy targets. Both legs,
Wait until it's
it's over for them. Take out both legs.
Target acquired. Target.
Nicely done. The cockpit on that third mech is seriously damaged. It's a difficult shot to make, especially in the chaos of battle. But the fastest way to take out a mech is to eliminate the pilot. Go ahead and try shooting the cockpit. There you go. Now we're almost done. The battle simulation I've set up for you is the last hurdle. Follow me. You're gonna go head-to-head with an urban mech. They're slow and poorly armored. Perfect for this particular test. Should be a piece of cake for a pilot like you.
Blake, are you allowed to say who your job offer was from? And is it something you think you'll take?
Target acquired.
Oops, I forgot I moved that.
Yeah, nice work. I think we can call it a day. The Centurion seems fully fit and ready for battle. Let's head back.
They were in Dino's Discord, not in mine.
When we get back to the base, we'll buy Fahad a few beers to say thanks. Yeah, of course, we'll have to listen to him gripe about how rough we are on his battle mechs. Small price to pay, I suppose, for having one of the best mechanics in the entire inner sphere.
Colonel CBRE, yes.
Captain Mason, my sensors are showing multiple dropships inbound on our location. I'm showing over a dozen bogies. Captain, I think we're under attack.
Come on, let's go. We need to get back to the base. Get to the base now. I'm gonna try and draw them off. By yourself? We can fight them together.
It's a Victor.
No. From what Rihanna says, there's too many of them. Don't worry, I'm just gonna distract them. I'll catch up with you. Now go!
Commander, the base is under heavy bombardment. I've ordered a full evac. You need to hurry.
Yeah, copy that.
Oh, there goes my arm. That's an expensive arm to blow off, too.
For the coordinates. We know you have them. Give them to us, and your family is safe.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Who are you?
Is that really the way you want to play this? Seriously?
Listen to her, Nikolai. It'd be a shame to have to kill your only son. Over what? A set of numbers.
You've done your research, I see. But you're too late.
Dad said run, so I didn't even shoot at the flyer. I don't know, Dino. I've been having a lot more fun with like story-based
Hold on,
games and
Commander.
stuff.
I'm getting
Like
us
Star
out of
Wars
here.
is amazing. Yeah, and the story mode is a chosen thing. Yeah, the entire playthrough is on my YouTube. Dude, that fucking cameo at the end, man. I don't know if Jet's actually watched it, so don't say anything specific about it. But it was so fucking good. Oh, actually, Jet's gone. He's out of the channel. Dude, Dino, you should go on YouTube sometime and just look at the reactions from that, like, endgame sequence. And, like, the streamers' reactions are amazing. Mine's pretty good, but it's not nearly as good as, like, everybody else's. Dude, that game was so good, story-wise. The combat stuff wasn't as deep as they could have made it, but it was still really good. I think I'm going to do a Let's Play of Sekiro. Which is, if you like Star Wars, it's like that, except for apparently the storyline is a little bit crazier.
Sorry to wake you, but our
bloodier,
sit rep
I
has
guess you
changed.
could call it.
Head to the bridge as soon as possible.
Alright. Come on. Oh, I was trying to go out the wrong door.
Commander, good to see you up. We haven't really had a chance to speak since your father was killed. I'm not much for sentimentality, but I worked with your father for a long time. He was a good man. Hell, he sacrificed his life to save ours. I don't know what's going to happen next, but whatever it is, I'd like to be part of it. I'd like to stay on as your ops commander. That is, if you'll have me.
You kidding me? You're family, Rihanna. Or as close as I have now. Besides, I'm gonna need you.
Yes, I suspect you will. About our sitrep, it's
man,
not
this
great
hurt.
news. Those bastards that came after us are in the process of setting up a blockade of the system, which means we're going to be trapped here with a tightening noose around our necks unless we do something about it.
Who are these guys?
Another mercenary outfit by the looks of it. I don't know more than that at the moment.
And these coordinates they were looking for?
Not a clue, but we're going to find out. First things first, we need transport out of the system. That means a jump ship. I sent out a transmission right after the attack through the HPG. The message was for a long-time client of your father's and an old friend of mine. Name is Spears. He has powerful connections. I'm hoping he can help us out. Until I hear back from him, there's nothing we can do except lay low. In the meantime, Fahad wants to see you down in the hangar. The Centurion needs repairs and he wants to discuss them with you. I'll let you know when I hear back from Spears.
Copy that.
Actually, it's my mom's iPad that's on. Speak to Farad. I'm gonna go down and do it though. I guess I could give you a little walk around, Mike, so you can see. So, I like how they did the holo table. I haven't seen what this stuff is yet. I've got a feeling it's going to be some kind of, you know, somebody talking to me versus like a holo type thing. Go down here. The mech bay is pretty cool. So, Javelin to start with, alongside my beat up Centurion. The thing that I like about it is that for the first time ever, there's actually like damage models in the game. Like, you can see the fibers and everything, which is awesome. Like, see through the stuff. You're dead. All right, Mike. I'll talk to you later, bud. I know, dude. It was fucking hilarious. The first time that shit happened, I was dying laughing.
Hey, mate. Figured you'd want an update on the Centurion. Took a bloody beating back there, so fair warning. It's gonna be a while before she's operational again. Means you're gonna have to get comfortable with the light mech over in Bay 1 for now. She's a good girl. Won't let you down, you treat her right.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, heard that before. Anyways, you know the drill. Access the repair terminal here. Once you're done, I'll get started on the work, eh?
Alright, cool. Access the mech console. Already read all this. Do I need to actually... Oh, I do. I need to actually repair. 46 days. Speak to Rihanna.
Hey, Commander. I've received a transmission from Spears in response to my request for help. Take a listen.
Rihanna, I received your message. I'm sorry to hear about Nikolai. He was a good man, and an even better pilot. He'll be sorely missed. I assume his son will be taking over the operation. Nikolai was always bragging about the boy's skills. Well, I hope he was right. I've begun working on a plan to get you safe passage out of the system, but it's going to take a little time. I expect you already know by now that whoever attacked you has set up a blockade to prevent your escape. It's a large system, though, so we can use that to our advantage. As soon as you receive this, I want you to proceed to the outermost planet in the system. It's little more than a hunk of ice with a few leftover mining operations on it. There's an abandoned power station there. Now, I've got it on good authority that local raiders are using it as a secret cache for their ill-gotten goods. I know you can use supplies and materials for your repairs, and I expect you'll find what you need at that location. I've attached the exact coordinates to this message. Once I have a proper plan in place, I'll contact you again. For now, be safe.
All right. Time to suit up, Commander. I've already input the coordinates. All I need is for you to sign off and get us there.
Understood.
Transmission. Okay, Commander, I'm just gonna drop us down well away from the target location, then let you do your thing. The target is abandoned power plant. We know that the raiders have been using this area as a secret cache for whatever goods they've managed to pilfer from their various mining operations or outfits. So, with little luck, we'll be able to recover enough material to finish repairs on the Leopard and Centurion. Cool. Let's go. Salvage, actually. Yeah, no, I want the salvage.
Attention. Prepare for battle-like departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Okay. The abandoned power station is located on the other side of the ridge. You should be able to make your way through the pass undetected.
Copy that.
Good hunting, Commander. That javelin you're piloting is lightly armed, Commander. But what it lacks in firepower and armor, it makes up in speed and mobility.
Good try, Rihanna, but I'd still rather have the Centurion.
Well, can't blame a girl for trying. The power station being used by these raiders is derelict, Commander, but you can bet its perimeter defenses won't be. My guess, the raiders will have turrets stationed around the perimeter. If that's the case, it means they must have a generator close by. Find and destroy that generator before assaulting the plant, and you'll have a much easier time of it.
Got it. Thanks.
Incoming missile.
Heads up, Commander. I'm detecting enemy units up ahead. Could be a raider patrol.
Copy.
Okay.
Jump jet fuel low. Incoming missile.
I want to see something.
Target acquired. Target.
Perfect. With the generator blown, the turret should be disabled now.
Target acquired.
Okay, there's the geothermal power plant up ahead. There's a number of storage buildings in and around the plant itself. I suspect that's where they're storing their loot. Time to smash and grab, Commander. Once you locate a storage crate, mark it for pickup, then move on to the next building. From my initial scans of the site, I've marked where I think the crates could be located. Look there first.
Roger that.
There we go. Gotta get used to
Good
this
work.
throttle.
Marked for pickup.
What's up, Gunther? Once you get to the co-op part of the game, I'd be willing to play along in your campaign. Awesome, yeah, definitely. I'll keep it in mind. Sounds good. I'll keep you posted.
Jump jet fuel low.
Okay, got it. Keep looking. All right, that should do it. Go ahead and meet me at the exfiltration point. If you see anything worth blowing up on your way out, say a weapons depot or something, I won't object.
Understood.
Nicely done, Commander. That should teach them a lesson. Now get to the exfil point, and I'll pick you up.
SRMs.
Incoming missile.
Stomp on it. Yeah. Gotta love stomping on that super tank side.
Hey, boss man, that was quite the haul you brought back. Gonna make the repairs a bit easier now. But don't go getting stars in your eyes or nothing. I'm overworked as it is, and this ship needs a lot of loving, eh? So your Centurion is still gonna take plenty of time to fix. But yeah, like I said, nice job out there. Your old man will be proud. Now if there's nothing else, gonna get back at it, alright? Lot of work to do. Story of my life.
Good work with those raiders, Commander. While you were planetside, I got word from Spears about the plan he's put in place for us. Take a listen.
Rihanna, Commander. Good news.
Damn.
I think I can get you safely past the blockade with the aid of a local mining company. To make everything work, I'm gonna have to find you guys a recycled mercenary identification number. A new identity, essentially. Nyx Cavaliers, for all intents and purposes, no longer exists. I'll match that number to a new name of your choosing once the time comes. So think about what you want to call yourselves. While I arrange that, you're gonna have to do a little work for the mining company in exchange for their cooperation. If things go well, they've agreed to hire you to transport some precious cargo out of the system aboard an inbound jump ship. Using the new mercenary ID and with a legitimate contract in hand, you should have no problem slipping through the blockade. I've attached the particulars to this message. I'll be in touch once you've completed the mission. Good luck.
I already reviewed the information Spears sent. The mission is a straight-up protect and defend op. Seems these raiders have been harassing the mining company, among others. Stealing from them, extorting them, killing innocent civilians when their demands weren't met. I've uploaded the pertinent details into the mission briefing, so I won't repeat them here. You're good to launch anytime, Commander.
Roger that. I'll see you on the other side.
Alright, so we're gonna do salvage again. My compass settlement is vulnerable to a raider attack, so this is a imminent threat, basically defense mission.